All right, guys, so I just got in the Brevite Jumper Large. This looks like a regular Jan Sport looking camera bag, which is the intention. In terms of the bag, you can see that we have side access. The one important thing that I needed with the one mode that was an issue is a separate laptop compartment sleeve, right? So I can actually fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro in here. It doesn't have to sit in the same compartment as, you know, my gimbal. But this one has a luggage pass-through, and the luggage pass-through works great. We do have these little these tripod straps on the bottom here. We could even latch a tripod down here. It also has a tripod holder over here. Or one other thing too is both bags actually have this compartment over here where you can put your passport. I want to see if it can hold an iPhone 14. This is the Pro Max iPhone 14. It wasn't able to fit on the other one, so you can see it's a no. It's a no for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. It does not fit, but it's all good. It's for your keys, it's for your passport, it's for your business papers, man. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I love watching Chase Reeves bag videos. They're my favorite. I've literally watched them all throughout quarantine, and he's my favorite person. If I could ever meet him, I'd love to. But he always says business papers, man. I'll link his YouTube in the description. I'm not that big. He's big. He's a big guy. Now, if we do a quick size comparison, this is the smaller and regular Brevite. This is the larger Brevite, okay? It's really small, right? Tiny. Now, if I wear the large one, let's see what the large one looks like. I don't know how they do it, right? So let's just see how much this can fit, because it still looks like a regular bag. Doesn't even look that big, okay? So we're gonna see what can fit in this bag. So I've already packed this out, and I'll show you what's in the bag before I jump into the Brevite Jumper Large, which is the new bag that is, I think, like maybe 4 to 5 liters larger. Not sure, but I'll put it in the video. Over here is just the regular Brevite. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. This bag looks like a regular bag, right? This isn't fully packed out, okay? And I made some enhancements to make it a little bit more comfortable, but this thing is tiny. If you guys want to see what it looks like, and don't mind me, I'm wearing sweatpants, but you know, going around black bag, you don't even think that it's a camera bag. So I'll show you guys what I have in here, and I'll show you some of the enhancements that I made to the bag. And then finally, we'll take a look at a pack out comparison. How much can this fit compared to the Brevite Jumper Large? All right, so what's in my camera bag? First off, I'm gonna bring this around, and we are going to see, this is the Sony 90mm macro face up, right? And that was able to close. So I have a 90mm macro, just pulling out a 24-70 with my A7S III. All right, that's a pretty big camera. Not big, but I mean, not compared to like those big DSLRs, but still fit in this tiny little bag. You saw it on my body. I have here a gimbal. You'll see I'm actually fitting my audio bag. Now I have the Zoom F6, and then I have over here my Sennheiser wireless receivers. You'll see here that I'm actually fitting my full-size gimbal, right? Not pulled apart or anything, right? And you'll see this is my entire gimbal. This gimbal fits on this Brevite. It just goes right in, right? And it just closes. And I had some extra space up here, okay? There's also some extra space over here, which you can fit some batteries, or I'm holding my Ronin handle. We're fitting all that. Plus, we have over here, I have a compartment for my batteries and some knickknacks, right? So I got some batteries in here. I'm gonna pull out all of these Sony batteries. You saw that there was a compartment on the top. I'm actually not fully utilizing that compartment, but I got my Sony batteries. You never know, you need some tools every now and then. Over here, we have my earplugs. If you're a wedding videographer, you'll know what I'm talking about when you need earplugs, especially during the reception. I'm also holding my audio recorder, okay? 2 of them. One of them I'm actually using for this video. So that's what's fitting in here, okay? Now let's talk about, you see how I'm getting into the bag so easily? I made some enhancements, I made some improvements. First improvement, I got these Maxpedition zipper pulls, okay? Highly recommend you guys get these, the large, okay? You'll see the empty bag, right? Because they're really good. You guys should really get these. Now these are relatively inexpensive, but they're phenomenal. I'll show you over here on this bag. Without modifying the bag at all, I've just added in these zipper pulls so that I can pull on the bag easily, okay? Now that's probably not the best for someone who's gonna steal from you, but it's a black bag. Nobody knows what's inside of it. So over here, you'll see I got these large grip zipper pulls. Very easy to grab, very easy to close, very easy to open, get in and out without even having to think. That's the point, right? So I got this all in the regular Brevite, but these zipper pulls, they're not great, okay? The Maxpedition zipper pulls are like this, okay? Now these are nice and fat, right? So you can quickly get your finger through them and pull, okay? That's the cool part, right? So this is the small Maxpedition zipper pull versus the large, okay? You can see that the small one is smaller, okay? My finger just barely like grabs it, right? It still grabs it. It's good for a small accessory pocket where you have this big guy for your big pocket, right? So if you have a smaller zipper that you want to be able to quickly feel around, finger around and find the big pull for the big stuff and then the small pull for the small stuff, that's why you want to get a large and a small. But to be honest, these large ones are just a joy to work with, okay? So that's the first upgrade. Another enhancement that I made is this. I got these little like cushions, okay? They're like a memory foam that go on the backpack strap. The one thing about this bag is the backpack straps are not that good. And I would even go so far to say that these guys, that when you pull on them, doesn't feel that, you know, nice. And we'll see how much more we can fit, because before you saw that this small one was packed out. This small one had no more space. This is the large now. Let's see what we can fit in, okay? So let's set it up the same way that I set up the other bag, okay? So we're gonna just open this guy up, and you can see it's not really set up right. They give you some of these dividers. This is like an unboxing now of the large Brevite. Now the way this works is they give you these dividers. They're very soft, very cushiony. They're not that strong. They're not perfect, but you know, it's all about how it feels, right? It feels nice, and to be honest, it's protecting the equipment better than a regular just book bag. You'll see over here, this actually comes up. Okay, you'll see there's a little Velcro over here. So this comes up to create a divider. Okay, I'm going to keep it open, right? So if I wanted to separate the top compartment, have like a little loft up here, I can have a loft and create a bottom compartment. I could do that. But I'm not going to do that because I need it for my Ronin. Okay, so this is truly the most incognito, best Ronin bag that you can find. And the crazy part is, so you can see, I'm actually fitting my Ronin through the front. That's how nice this Brevite large is. It's actually very easy to grab the Ronin in and out. Let me do it from the top because that's normally how I'll be packing out this bag. Now I'm gonna push it all the way to the right so I can like maximize the space that I have over here for my camera. Okay, so now I'm gonna mimic the same setup. You'll see over here the way I set it up, and this is for if you want to fit a Ronin. I set it up with one large divider coming from the top left all the way down over here, a small divider to create this section to hold the camera, and then another divider over here to hold my extra lens. So I'm going to do the same setup on the large and see if there's some extra space. And I'm going to be using this bad boy, this 7200. So I'm fitting my camera, my gimbal, and boom, 7200. That's crazy, right? As you know, the other bag was packed out. I couldn't fit anymore. I couldn't even fit. This would not have fit in the other bag. The benefit of this bag is we're talking, you can fit, an extra lens, an extra small prime, or you can fit a 7200 and you'll have extra room on the top. All right, so now we close that. On the front here, looks like we have even more room. It's a little bit deeper, it goes a little bit lower. All right, so we're fitting the Ronin, and I still have all this room up here. So I'm going to I fit this. Yeah, that fit pretty easily. So what I just fit is my audio bag. I got my Ronin, and it closes without even a problem. I'm gonna fit my batteries. Basically, this large bag was able to hold all the stuff from the prior bag and also fit a 7200 laying down, okay? So that's something, right? So I'm laying the 7200 right there. I got my camera, and I have a lot of room over here, right? It's not even fully utilized. So this guy, I'm just putting right in here without even an issue. So I'm going to quickly do another size comparison. This is my small. It is really tiny, okay? And this is the large. Same black color, but again, still tiny, right? Not that big of a difference. You could see small, large, right? From a size comparison standpoint, it's not that much bigger, right? So I would say if you have, honestly, I would just get the large one. Like, I don't know, unless you really want to get the small one, you can. The small one's cute. If you have a smaller frame, let's say you're like 5 foot tall, get the small one. But even then, this is not that much bigger. You could even see it. I'll just let you decide. Let the size comparison speak for itself. They just made it a little bit roomier on this one. It's a little bit less tight, which I like. You know, when you're running gun shooter, that little bit goes a long way. Another thing too, okay, this doesn't hold as much as the Onemo, but once you start looking at bags that are that big, it holds too much. So much to a point where I wouldn't even use that much space, and if I did, my whole back would be killing me. And I could fit a laptop. So I'm not even fully utilizing this bag, but last time, I'm just going to wear this, show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, pretty comfortable. A little small, don't mind my sweats, but like, yeah, right? Just feels like a regular backpack. I give it a thumbs up. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. It was off the cuff, but I just spoke from the heart, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was opening up. Well, yeah, final thoughts here. Just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Again, beginning with all of this, I just basically want to just speak in layman's terms, make it very clear for photographers and videographers, like, you know, what equipment is going to help you do your job better. A lot of the times we end up doing very difficult jobs, and, you know, our equipment should not get in the way. Our equipment should help us do the job. And that means having, you know, convenience in terms of the bags that you're carrying. You don't want to fight with your bag. You just want things to work. Now, that large Brevite allowed me to put a 7200. I literally have a shoot tomorrow morning with the 7200 on a monopod, so I can probably fit that monopod at the bottom, or actually I can use my my Peak Design tripod and fit that to the bottom. And literally I have my 7200 with my A7S III with audio equipment ready to go. So I'm really happy. I'm gonna keep the Brevite large. The Brevite small to me is just, you know, it's convenient. It's small. I still have to figure out if I would keep that for like my second shooter. It's a great bag. I would just highly recommend to upgrade the zipper pulls, because the zipper pulls are kind of annoying. And just those Maxpedition zipper pulls are just so good. And I would get cushion for the straps. Those are the only two things I would upgrade. I would definitely go for the large. And yeah, I think it's a great bag. You know, even if you go with the small one, it's still a great bag. It's not a bad bag. So it's soft touch. It's just not, you know, rain proof, but, you know, just don't spend a lot of time in the rain. It can handle, you know, if you're running through the rain really quick, I think it can handle it. I haven't tried it, but there is some weatherproofing on the top of the laptop sleeve. So it's like, it's it's reinforced where it matters. It's not perfect, but like I like it. It's small, and it, to me, is like better than just using a JanSport bag, right? This has a little bit more structure, it has some cushion inside, and it's soft touch, and it just feels comfortable. So I would highly recommend the Brevite Large. Brevite Small is also just a joy. So they're both nice. You can't go wrong with either of them. The One Mo, I've not tried the One Mo 2, but the One Mo and then the One Mo Lite. The One Mo Lite was just too tight for me. The One Mo was also just too big. So I couldn't find that perfect middle ground. And when I put the Ronin in there, the bag stuck out. So I don't travel that heavy. You saw what equipment I'm putting in. Literally that's it. So like I don't need that much extra space. I have other bags for that. I have my Pelicans and you know, some other rolling bags to carry, you know, my lights and some other lenses that I need. So I really don't, you know, 24 to 70 I'm using all the time. Eventually I'm going to need to carry a 16 to 35. So yeah, and even if I wanted to separate one of those compartments, I could even put the Ronin on the outside and fit an extra camera body in there. So I think I'm going to go with the Brevite Large. It's just more convenient. And yeah, that's basically my final decision. So thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know, fine. I guess YouTube wants you to do a go to action, but like and subscribe if you want. But it's all good. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I just want to give you guys good information so you guys can make the best purchase decision. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one and good night.